got some of my Sonic the Comics. I wish I had all the ones I still had when I was younger though. You can buy Sonic the Comics on eBay. They're relatively cheap. Oh, I'm not beating this level in under a minute then. Normally I can, but I've fallen down here. Oh well. Something the comic was fun. I should read some of the ones I got again. Because they also, at the beginning of them, I don't know if anyone again remembers, they had game sales charts for the Mega Drive, Sega CD, Game Gear. It was always interesting to see what Mega Drive game, well at the very least what Mega Drive game was being sold the most. So there's always some good games on there. Of course, game guides as well. I remember the Jurassic Park game guide. I used to read that one now and again. I don't know, I always found that one interesting for some reason. I knew I was never going to get the game when I was younger, but I like to read the guide of it. And of course now I got the game and let's played it to completion. Didn't use the guide though, but I remember a lot of the tips and crap and stuff. But of course Sonic the Comic wasn't always about just Sonic the Hedgehog comic strips and Tails and Knuckles. A couple of the early ones that came out in the first few issues, of course, were Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage had some good comic strips in it. They were very edgy. Kid Chameleon, that was always a favourite. Got about 6 for the first 6 issues of Sonic the Comic. I think there was a Kid Chameleon comic strip, and they were fun as heck. I enjoyed them. But then the Kid Chameleon went away, and it didn't come back for well over a couple of years, I want to say. It probably was less than that, but it felt like a hell of a long time between the Kid Chameleon stories. Then when it did come back, it was once again awesome. I enjoyed that one. I mean, some comic strips are only like two or three sides of a page long, actually. They're pretty short at times. Shinobi, that was another great one, actually. Shinobi was awesome. Because every single episode, issue, and every script, no, I want it. Every issue of Shinobi, he would be going up against a new baddie, and you would always, oh, I don't care, always get a look at which new baddie is going to be fighting in the next issue, in the final picture of the current strip. And that was fun. Shinobi comics were great. Wonder Boy, not so much. They were okay, but I never actually understood them all that much. Didn't know exactly what was going on there. They were just confusing more than anything. Smash TV, that was another favourite of mine. That was pretty fun. We had a chicken called Bob. I think it was called Bob. Something like that. What else did I have? Never had bloody rice, I can tell you that much. Let's have a quick look over here at the games. Oh, Golden Axe. Did they have Golden Axe? They may have had Golden Axe? I can't remember. Actually, I want to say they did. Decap Attack, that was another one. Just sorry, I'm looking at my games now. Trying to remember comic strips. But Decap Attack, that was another comic strip. That was always another good one. Ooh, boy. Oops. See, I'm not paying attention now. What else? What else? What else? Oh, Eternal Champions. That was another one. Yeah, remember the old good old beat 'em up game, Eternal Champions? That was another comic strip. That was pretty fun as well. They always had to fight each other at some point. That was a fun comic strip. Oh yeah, Marco's Magic Football. That was another one. That was also great. They got me into the game really big time. So yeah, there was a lot of good comic strips in those, like the comic. Oh, Decap Attack. That was great. Oh, I really want to get some old Sonic the Comics now. And I'm dead. I want to enjoy some old Sonic the Comics. Again. There was one issue which I don't even know if I have anymore. Where Sonic wakes up one day and he's human. Like, no joke. Sonic is a human. Just a normal human boy now. That was a really good issue. That was a really good, interesting story as well. Tails was like this nerdy sort of kid next door. I really want to read that one again. But I don't know where it is, which is a shame. What else? Because it all started sort of innocently. I mean, you had characters like Porker Lewis, this pig character. Also a rabbit thing. Eventually Amy Rose. Sonic pretty much had a whole crew. Porker Lewis ended up wearing a leather jacket. I like Porker Lewis. But it all sort of evolved over time. So you had like old school style Robotnik. And all of a sudden Robotnik's in an egg. And he hatches out into this badass looking Robotnik. It was really cool. Damn it, it's such a good comic strip. Never got every issue though. There just did come a point where I stopped getting the issues. I don't know why. Can't remember why. Perhaps its subscription was too much. I just... Oh, that's the pointless checkpoint unless you're going for Chaos Emeralds, I think. Yep. And at the time I was coming up to the subscription of Wally's World, I think. Anyone else remember Wally's World? That was awesome. I got every one of that. Wally's World, Wally's History of the World. Oh, comic books were so good back in the day. I'm just in a big Sonic the Hedgehog mood. I'm going to try and get up there. Yep! Hooray! I did it! There we go. Try that again. I watched Austin Powers again today. The Spy Who Shagged Me. Not seen that movie in a while. Saw the first one again last year. Not seen Goldmember for God knows how many years. It's never on the telly. Austin Powers movies in general just aren't on the telly. Thankfully, The Spy Who Shagged Me was just so happened to be on Movie Greats today. It was like, yeah, right, just... Oops. Just recalled that. Watched that while I'm having my tea. Good times. Come on, where is it? Where is it? Here it comes. I don't know why, but I find Hilltop to be one of the more forgettable Sonic the Hedgehog levels. I mean, there's nothing overly wrong with Hilltop Zone. It's just kind of forgettable. Yeah. don't know. Got a Green Hills sort of vibe to it. I don't know if that's anything to really sway my thinking, but yeah, I don't know. Not a level I would say is one of Sonic's greats. Let's just put it that way. Not even for the music. Can't even say the music's that memorable. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's still good music, but is it one you would really go back and listen to over some others? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's really hard to avoid it. And suddenly Robotnik goes back into lava despite having a great big hole in the top of his machine. Trying to off balance myself backwards again. Not easy. Not easy. Rest time, quarter of 1.